Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, finally, we are going to be reviewing some Fenty products that I bought with my own money. We are not paid today, not sponsored, I wish. Fenty. But I bought a lot of their products. I'm not going to spoil. Keep on watching. You're probably going to know by the thumbnail. But it is so worth the watch. You're going to see me go from 0 to 100. And you're going to see me go from, ew, I don't like it, to, ew, I love it, because look at my face. Period. If you want to see how I got this face, keep on watching. And not the eyes, but the face. Keep on watching. Hello guys, and welcome back. As you heard in the intro, I am doing my Fenty review. I bought lots of stuff. I'm super excited to play with everything that I got. It finally came in this previous week. It came in 2 days because I got one order over 100 and it was just like free express shipping, and then I got 3-day shipping. It was like 3 to 5 days shipping, but I got it literally 2 days after I got the first order because I had to order the hydrating primer. But let's just go over everything before I start naming the items I got. So to start off with skin, I actually did a lot of skincare today because I want to prep for the powder foundation. I watched Jackie's video and I was like, oh my god, I need to do like all of my hydrating products. I haven't done all of them. I just did the ordinary face mask. It's the red one that's like famous on TikTok. I use that and my skin's like now really glowy, but I am gonna go in with a few moisturizers as well as the primer. So first off, I got the mini primer. I was not, as a college student, not going to spend the bag of buying the bigger one, especially if I don't know if I'm gonna like it or my skin's gonna like it, but I hope I like it. I've never used any type of Fenty products. This is the first time I'm using any of them. So I got the Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and I'm super excited to try it. It says instant hydration, soft skin finish, extended makeup wear. So I'm super excited to try that. Next, we got the Fenty Beauty Precision Makeup Sponge, which is in here. It looks like this. I don't know exactly. I'm sorry if it's probably like washed out, but it's literally like a beige sponge. Very simple, and the packaging really cute. And then we got, what do I want to reach for next? We have the powder foundation, which is going to be the main product of today's video. This just came out, I believe, 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I saw a lot of reviews from a month ago, but I just saw they released it like this week, this previous week before New Year's and the week before. So I don't know how people got it, maybe because of PR. But yes, it's a soft matte powder foundation. And it's medium to full coverage for all, light as air, flawless filter effect. So I'm really excited to get this. Now, I think it's going to be too light. I did take a peek and I feel like it's going to be way too light. I got the shade 190, but with some contouring, which we should go now to the next product. I got the Private Island Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, and hopefully this really takes away from the lightness of the foundation. If it is too light for me, I feel like because we are in winter, I should be fine. But I got it in Private Island, which is super cute. I'm super excited. I saw a lot of people choosing this shade, so I was like, let me get it. Let's see the tea. And then next we have, and last, well, second to last, is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. And this one's in 185. It is one less than my foundation. However, I don't know if the range is lighter or darker compared to the foundation range, so we shall see. If not, I can always add in a concealer, but hopefully this is light enough. The last time I peeked at it, it was a little light, so I think we should be fine. And then I got the bonus pack, which, if you saw my story, I was trying to get it and use a discount code because this stuff is expensive, but I'm hoping it's worth it when it adds up. It comes with a Diamond Balm Baby Traveling Luminizing Set, and it comes with a baby balm and a glass balm. As you guys know, this is her iconic, I think this is her first ever product that she came out with, and it's been out for like years now. I've had it like since maybe my freshman year of high school. And I'm 20 now, so she's been out for a hot minute. And then we have the Diamond Balm, which I never used, but I've always wanted her highlights, but I could just never get them. However, I'm super excited to try them today. So let's go ahead and jump in. Skin. We need to take care of skin because that's what I'm most scared about. Hydrating Primer. Let's go ahead and open this up. Packaging, very simplistic, very nice. I love this type of packaging. Very clean. See back here a little bit better. Really nice. But I do want to add one more thing. It's not going to be Fenty, but I just think that this is probably going to protect my skin from the powder foundation, because I heard a lot of mixed reviews. Good mainly, but drying. And I just want to go in with my favorite serum right now, just to add a little bit more protection. It's the Versali Quenched Moisture Replenishing Serum, and this is just to hydrate the skin even more. I want to make sure we hydrate the skin really well, just in case the foundation isn't that welcoming on the skin. And I'm just going to rub it in. I'm not going to pat it today, only because my skin has been going through it and I need all of the hydration I can get if this powder is somewhat dry, and I don't want to risk anything. So I'm just going to apply that all over the face. So this is where our final review comes in. I've never used any Fenty products, so I'm just applying her primer right now. I'm not going to do like half sponge, half, you know, my other regular techniques, because I feel like that's a little bit of a hassle. But can y'all see that glow? I don't know if that's the camera picking up my skin or not, but that's a glow. I like how this primer feels. If you've never gotten her primer, I can say it is closest. Well, actually, I've never had a primer that felt like this before. But if I could say something, it'd probably be Benefit, or I can't really, I can't really name another product that feels this way, but it feels really good on the skin. I think this is probably going to be a new favorite of mine, aside from the Marshmallow NYX primer and the Putty primer. But those are two different types of consistencies. But definitely liking this primer, and I made sure to apply a lot that is needed. And my eyes are done, as you can see, because I didn't want the eyes to take away from the actual products. And now we're actually going to just jump into the foundation and concealer. I did see a lot of people recommend you spot conceal. I never spot conceal, but today I kind of want to try it with this concealer that I got, which is in 185. It is a bit light, so I think we should be okay as far as lightness goes. But I'm just going to spot conceal with the concealer, and I'm just going to take the sponge out. Let's see what this baby's looking like. You get it in a little plastic baggie. She's cute. She's small, but I'm assuming she like swells up as much as you put water in it. Very squishy. I love the sponge off the bat. We don't really get a lot of these nowadays, so love that. I love how squishy it is. I'm gonna go run and put water on this, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and made the sponge a little bit damp. I love this sponge off the bat. I know when I'm going to love a sponge, just with the way it feels. I've never had a sponge like this, unless it was brand new. So I hope it doesn't wear out its squishiness after one use. That's going to be one thing that I'm going to focus on. But also, I think I said this at the beginning of the video, I've never tried a powder foundation. I'm always a liquid type of gal. I've used cream products, but never a powder foundation. So I don't know if I'm supposed to set it. Like, we're just going to take it as we go. But I'm just going to apply concealer where I've had my breakouts today that were already taken care of from my skincare routine. And this is where the sponge review is going to come in, because I really want to just dab them in. However, I heard some tips and tricks from a few friends of mine, mutuals, is to let the concealer dry down a little bit and then go ahead and go in and blend it out. So that's all I'm going to do, is just apply where I need it. And I think we should be okay. Let it dry down a little bit, and then we go in and set it. Now, I guess we will review the foundation while this dries down. I opened it once, and I already know this isn't my shade. So it's not going to be as authentic as I want it to be. I might have to return it. I might just use it. but that is really light. And I used the test that they give you online, and I guess I don't know my skin that well, but now that I'm looking at it, that's really light, and this is like basically a banana powder for me. So I might have to return it, but I still want to try it. I will end up just buying another shade, probably in store. But this is the sponge that it comes with that everybody raves about. I'm going to use it because I want the full experience, and this is what she uses. So these are basically drying down by now. I don't want them sitting on my face for too long, so I'm just going to use the sponge and just pat it. And you can already see the difference. And it is a bit yellow, I want to say. It's a bit yellow, but I'm not going to judge. Let's go ahead and go in with the powder concealer. Man. Not me saying powder concealer. I meant powder foundation. I am so sorry. It's about to be 1 a.m. Sorry. Powder foundation. I guess you just grab some on the, and then you just dab it in. That's not a bad shade. Yeah. I'm gonna be what James Charles was a couple years ago. Okay, so I don't know if I'm using this correctly. Am I using it correctly? Like, I've watched so many tutorials and I don't feel like... I know you're not supposed to expect the most, but it does emphasize on the pores. It's not that bad. I think if I went 2 shades maybe deeper, I'd be okay. Because look at my face. We're having a bit of a scare moment. But it says medium to full coverage. But I don't feel like it's medium to full coverage. This is like the bare minimum of full coverage. I'm not seeing any type of buildup as far as product goes, but you're gonna see a big color difference, which is crazy because it's matching my arm even in person, but it's just not matching on camera, and that's probably because of the lighting in here as well. So maybe I did get the right shade. I'm just used to getting off shades because I still don't know how to shade myself. I don't know. I'm liking how my skin's looking though, and it's kind of weird. I didn't expect myself to like my skin, but it's looking kind of cute. And I don't know if you're allowed to do concealer on top. I would hope so, because it's a foundation. I'm just gonna go for it. We're going to apply the concealer where our normal other concealers would go. So I'm curious how this is blending out right now. But I kind of like it. It's kind of a vibe. However, it's hard to blend out only because you're blending on top of a powder. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom you in. Can you see my skin? I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna have to bend a little bit, but can y'all see my skin? It's like not picking up right here, which of course is gonna happen, but still, like, you wouldn't want that, especially if you're going somewhere and you have to do this like in a quickie. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I do like how the sponge has a sharp edge so I can actually clean up my eyeshadow, which is cute. Love that. So I'm still looking ghostly. My camera overheated, so it shut off on me, but like I was saying, my skin's not really liking it. It is really drying, so I can see why Jackie said hydrate, because my pores are out. Okay, maybe I need a little bit more practice, but definitely my pores are out. They are very emphasized, like enhanced, like I can see them from far away. And I don't really know how I like that. I'm not gonna apply any more foundation or concealer because my skin's just not liking it. We're gonna go in with the bronzer. Hopefully the bronzer turns out well. but the foundation is probably going to be a no for me, only because I'm an oily gal, so I don't know why my skin's not liking it. I don't know. I'm kind of shook that my skin's not liking it. So here is the bronzer. So what it looks like. Very cute packaging, and that's what the bronzer looks like. A little bit orange, but it's cute. It's like a cute little sun breeze moment. So I'm going to take just a random brush, and I'm just going to pat. I don't know how pigmented these things are, so I'm just going to apply it in the normal areas. Okay, she's cute. I like her. Oh, she's like a sun-kissed type vibe. I like this. This is probably going to be a new fave. And I'm just going to apply the bronzer like where I normally would. And mainly I'm just trying to see what my face is going to do as far as applying the product. Like, how are the products going to mend together? But so far so good. It has a really flawless application. And hopefully I can clean up underneath my contour. But definitely this is probably what's going to be what's saving me as far as my skin being really pale right now. I'm just going to messily apply this bronzer on my nose just to see what it does, because I always do that. That's how I apply my nose bronzer. Sorry, tongue words all over the place. And what I'm going to try to do without using any powder that doesn't really need to be there, I'm going to try to clean up the bottom just by using whatever is left over on my brush, or not my brush, my sponge, just to give me that chiseled look. Which should be enough, because I'm also already getting a chiseled from just using product that's already remaining on the sponge, which I like. And I think that's also a +1. When you're using the foundation, you're able to go back in with your natural shade and just go right underneath. Since it's a foundation, you can just reapply it. Just like that. Can you see it? Like, that's nice. Okay, so we maybe have come to an advantage as far as the foundation goes. Okay, Miss Foundation. So one thing I did want to add in is that I'm not going to use a Fenty blush. That's the one thing I forgot to do, which was the cream blush. So I'm just going to use my regular Kimchi in Pinky, and it actually applied really nicely on the skin. As you can see, I have a nice pinky touch. It's not too heavy, and it picks up really nicely. And it's not too overpowering with the bronzer or anything like that. It just marries everything together. So definitely love that. But so far, I can say that the concealer is really good. I love the concealer. I love the primer. The foundation, I do have to get a little bit used to. I've never used a powder foundation. So that's on me for not doing enough research on powder foundations and how to really care for your skin right before you use one. So Jackie, I'm going to watch your video again to get some ideas of what I need to be doing, because it is a bit drying and my nose is kind of crinkling. I don't know if you guys can pick it up or not. I will try to zoom in as much as I can, but my nose is crinkling as far as like looking really powdery, and well, what else would I say? Like, it's very like cakey, but it doesn't look cakey, but it looks like it would be cakey. And my under eyes, my bags are coming through really badly. I don't know why that is, but next, I guess we'll move on. The bronzer. I love the bronzer. Don't sleep on her bronzers, okay? If she comes out with powder blushes, which I think she did, but I don't want to say she didn't and she didn't, but I would definitely buy some of her blushes. I just don't think the cream would work with this one. But I also saw somebody, not this. Somebody also said this is literally like the liquid form, the hydrating one. So if it's like the hydrating one, I might just go out of my way to buy the hydrating one. I'm down to try more of her products. It was a big spend for me, especially right now because I am a college student. I don't have money like that. But if her products are this good, I'd rather invest my money into makeup that I'm always going to be using, because I can tell you now that I'm going to be using these products like on a daily basis. So I'm super excited to say that. I was kind of scared with the foundation color, but it literally evened out and I look really nice. I look pretty. I feel like my skin looks pretty. I do think it's a little bit drying, but I'm going to try to find a good setting spray to like really add on some hydration. And we're going to go in with the Diamond Bomb, which I love the packaging of this. This is really clean, really nice. I love how this looks. It's very chic. But I'm going to go in with a setting spray first. And I'm going to use a classy but a famous one. It's going to be the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, and the only reason why is because it's very hydrating for my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray this on. Set that powder down, which I think you're probably going to need a setting spray for this type of makeup because you have so much powder on your face versus like only the concealer being the liquid. But other than that, I think you should be good with using setting spray. Without it, you're probably gonna look really dry throughout the day. So please apply setting spray. And I'm just gonna go over it with my sponge just to make sure everything is set, because whenever I do this or don't do this, my face gets like those little spots from like the water that's too big of a droplet. And I'm going to use my finger. I've been a really big fan of using my finger. Ooh, can y'all see that? Wow, I'm super excited. And I just use my finger. Me loving the highlighter already. I've been wanting one just like this because, where's my kimchi one? I literally said right in my previous video that I wanted a similar highlighter to this one, which is from Kimchi. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Let's see if it's back here. It's a very purple pink highlight. Like it has like blue. But I want just like a plain like silver one like this. Ugh, living. I'm so excited. This is like my new favorite one. I'm probably going to have to buy the bigger one. Look at me. And it doesn't. Okay, so this is my thing with this one. RiRi. So this highlighter right here does not emphasize your pores. And that's a first timer for me because all of my highlighters emphasize my pimples, my pores that are like right in my highlighting spot. But this one just looks really nice on the skin. You just look wet. And it gets it from every angle. I'm going to apply a little bit to my nose. Ma'am, Fenty, I've been sleeping on you. So lastly, to end off this tutorial review that's blowing my mind right now because I thought it was going to go to crap, let's do my lips, and we're going to use her one and only Foozy Bomb, her lip gloss. I'm going to use my regular brown lip liner. I just have to show Samuel. Look at my... Let's do my lip liner. I'm going to use the infamous one that I always use. It's the Alamar Cosmetic Coquette liner. And I'm just going to line my lips how I normally would. So lastly, I just did my under eyes. I didn't do my mascara, which I guess I'll do with you real quick. It's over here. I'm just going to use my infamous freaking... I keep saying infamous. I'm just going to use my everyday mascara right now. It's the Kush one from Milk. I'm just going to apply that real quick. But once I have my lips on for my lippy, I went ahead and used the Carly Bible Libra lipstick. And lastly, we're going to go in with her Foozy lip balm. Really cute. Smells the same way it did before. And apply. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in so long. Okay, Miss Fenty, with the glowy skin, the perfect skin. From far away it's perfect, but from right here it's even better. I feel like my true self. I am glowing to the gods. I feel so pretty. So I guess that's it. To give you my final review, as you can tell on my face, I am shook. I'm excited. I cannot wait to keep playing with these products. Truly, I can't even stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. Thank you, Miss RiRi, for blessing my face. Because truly and honestly, what have I been doing in my makeup routine? And now that I look at it, my skin doesn't even look bad. Because I added the setting spray, which I don't know if Rihanna came out with a setting spray. But she needs to, because this would need a setting spray if I want to use it every day. But Miss Ri, okay, I'm going to give you a 10 out of 10 for this one. But I'm going to keep buying your products. Because I'm glowing in person and on camera. And I'm feeling absolutely pretty. So, yeah guys, I loved everything. Don't even ask me twice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am starstruck. And if you guys buy it, let me know. I'll put all the products that I got down below in my shades, just in case if you want like a shade reference. But I think 190 is actually my perfect shade. For once, I actually have a perfect shade and I should not. be doubting their quiz because I'm matching my face. So go buy their products today, right now, and let me know how you like them. But I'm super excited for this. Like, this is a new routine for me. But thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Really, if you see this, I want to be on your PR and I want to go to all your parties because you're a queen for this. But yeah, guys, enjoy your nights. It is still early for me. Actually, no, it's not. It's about to be 12 a.m. I love you. Have an amazing day or night. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. Turn on the little notification bell, and I shall see you in my next video. Hopefully, it's my Shein video. If not, it's going to be another makeup tutorial, and another makeup tutorial, and another one after that. But I love you guys. Have, once again, an amazing night. Bye.